Fireman, please help me out because I can't grab the phone line. And welcome to the show, Felipe Esparza. Hey, fool.
What's up, fool? What's up, Mike?
How you doing, buddy?
Chilling, bro. Getting ready for morning my 1 hour special. Brand new.
Felipe has got a new special. It's called Raging Fool. It's on Netflix, and I haven't watched it. I did watch the trailer. I will watch it this weekend, I promise. And Felipe is one of the most naturally guys you just want to love and laugh at everything he says, man. I'm glad you got another special out.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Where'd you film it?
I filmed it at the Crest Theater in Sacramento. My wife directed it.
Yeah, and is she good at that, or did she like boss her way into it?
Oh no, man! She executive produced all my specials.
Oh, that's convenient.
And produced them, man. So you know what? So direct this one, and she did a great job.
That's awesome. And now, how long do you have to go out and like work that material before you get that new out? Because like this weekend, I'm doing a gig with Bobby Kelly, and Louis C.K. is showing up because he's working on his new special.
Oh wow!
All right.
Don't do no touching myself jokes, but that's all his.
What? How long do you have to go out and work all that stuff before you feel comfortable?
Well, my last special came out during the pandemic,
right?
So I didn't really get to promote it too much. It came out at the height of the pandemic. So that one, I worked on it for like 3 years, but this one, I've been working on it since the pandemic. So 5 years it took me.
Man, holy cow, that's some time, brother. Now,
yeah,
Felipe, tell me, I just before I forget about this, what was that thing that I saw on Instagram? Some guy just stopped you and like tried to read your mind or something in the city somewhere.
Oh, where at?
It was like I remember I saw a video and the guy will go up to people in the streets and he'll be like,
"Oh, okay, that's Maximo in South London."
Oh, in London, and he tried to guess what you did for a living or something like that, or he was trying. I was like, that's Felipe.
Yes, I was walking around with my family. We had a show in London, and we were walking around in the afternoon, and I saw a guy he was standing on top of a step ladder, and my niece recognized him from, I guess, an influencer. I didn't know who he was.
Right.
Then he approaches me. Hey, can I guess your career? And then I'm all right. So she started asking me questions. He was trying to guess what I do for a living, and he didn't guess.
No, because
he asked me everything. He didn't guess.
No, I mean, you got to think that of all the guys you ran into, he's probably got like 5 questions that are going to narrow it down to something. But rarely you're going to run into a comedian.
Yeah, because he asked me, "Where do you work?" I said, "I work in the dark."
Yeah.
Because do you work alone? I work alone. Is your job technical? And I'm like, yes, there's a lot of lighting involved.
Yeah.
He goes, "You're an architect."
Yeah.
Nope.
Not even close. Not even close.
It got like 30 million views right now.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I don't understand. I'm too old for social media to figure out how. I like it using it, but I'm too old to figure out how it works.
Oh man, I don't even know how stuff hits a million. Yeah. My stuff doesn't.
No, it's
when I
crazy.
share it, 100,000. Someone else shares it, 2 million.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. This is Felipe Esparza. His new special is called Raging Fool. It's on Netflix, and I can tell you right now, I haven't seen it yet, but Felipe is one of the funniest, nicest guys. I haven't seen you. The last time I saw you was on Bert's Cruise.
Yes, on Bert's Cruise. That's right. Remember that one?
That was insane.
Speedo contest that turned into a smallest man contest.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even know if I ever told these guys about that. They had
my God.
They had a micro penis contest on the boat. So it was the guy. But with Felipe, what I didn't understand was the guy who won was so proud of winning that. Like he was walking around showing people pictures.
I remember where Bert said, "Who could beat this guy?" I was backstage trying to find someone that could beat him, and there was a lady rubbing her man's shoulders. "Ryan, you got this."
Oh no.
He turned around and said, "Babe, you're getting me too excited. I might lose."
And he didn't. And and the worst part for me was my room was right above that stage. So I watched the whole thing from Bert's like point of view, where I got to see everything. It was we were like, and we couldn't stop watching. We were like, "This is horrible. Why are we still watching this?" But we couldn't draw away from it.
Oh, I wrote a funny bit about it because my wife and I were staying next to a couple, and I think they were swingers
Right.
because they had the pineapple upside down and all that. And we ran into them like 3 times. They didn't invite us once. We felt like the untouchables.
I feel like they get a vibe from the people who are swinging and a strong vibe from the people that weren't.
Yeah, man. My wife and I we were hearing about making love next door, and then my wife and I are arguing about, no, you're the ugly one. No, you're the ugly
one. You're ruining it for us. That was a good time though, that cruise. I felt like I got to at least hang out with a lot of people that I like and that I don't get to see very often.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Especially the karaoke night.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Yep. It was good stuff. Pap sang Sweet Caroline.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad that you got a new special out. Any plans to tour and come down here at all?
Yes, I have a tour right now. It's called At My Leisure Tour, but I don't have any dates in Tampa yet.
Working, man. Between Tampa and Sarasota and Fort Myers, there's got to be something within our listening audience that we'd love to have you come through town, man.
Yeah, I usually go to Fort Myers area of Naples.
Yeah, well, do it, man. We haven't seen you down here in forever.
Well, I'm down, man.
Who do you hang with? Who goes on the road with you?
I take Gabby Lamb. She's a female comic in LA, and I take sometimes a real funny guy from Minnesota. He's an older gentleman. He's like a legend, but he has no TV credit, but everybody knows who he is. Chuck Bartel.
Chuck. I don't know Chuck.
He's one of those darkest comics, man. Like, he used to open up for Tom Papa.
Oh, yeah?
And now he opens up for me, and he opens up for Nick Swartzen. He's one of those hidden gems, bro. Very dark. And, like, I don't know, he's very unpredictable on stage. He's so hilarious.
Good.
Like, if you see him once, you remember him.
Yeah.
He's very dark, bro. He has jokes like, he said, I don't know what his jokes. He doesn't have no internet, and no email, so he probably would know that I said his joke on the radio.
Yeah.
He said, what John F. Kennedy said, ask not what the country could do for you or what you could do for the country. And then he had sex with Marilyn Monroe and had her killed. He's so dark.
I love it.
Then I have a guy named Larry Bubbles Brown. He opens up for Dave Attell and also Tom Papa, and he's opened up for Robin Williams. And this guy, he's been doing comedy like 45, 50 years.
Nice.
And he did his first Letterman in 1994, and then he did Letterman again in 2004. So he has a record for doing Letterman's 20 years later.
Wow. That's great.
And that's he's an old school comic. After every joke, he says "murr."
Murr?
Yeah.
Murr.
You know, if you saw his face, you know him. He's real deadpan. Yeah.
Oh.
Larry Bubbles Brown. He started in the late 70s with Robin Williams and Bob Saget and all those guys. But he's one of those comics, man, there's some comics that love staying in their hometown. They don't like traveling, and they want to be the king of San Francisco.
Yeah, I never understood that. I can never be happy just in one place, although here I am in Tampa for 30 years.
Because I was talking to Harlan Williams on my podcast. He said that, I asked him, there are a lot of Canadian comedians who never decided to leave because of no passport or a bad record. And he said, yeah, a lot of comedians. He said that Jim Carrey's best friend was one of the darkest, funniest comedians out there. And he was too crazy to go to the United States and anywhere else, but he just did in Canada.
Yeah, so I guess some people are just happy close to home. Not me. I want to be out there, man. When I find out that you guys go to Japan and go to London, and who was it? Pete Corielli told us he went to Turkey and other places, and I'm like, I never in a million years thought that comedy would be the thing to get you to go overseas.
Me neither, man. I did a show in Amsterdam, and Tom Rhodes shows up to my show to hang out.
Oh, he's the king of Amsterdam.
Yeah, man. And I never thought I'd be doing a show in Amsterdam. And stand-up comedy is like new to Amsterdam. I do comedy in Rotterdam, but not Amsterdam. And then I used to insult jokes or self-deprecating humor.
Oh, yeah.
They don't laugh as hard as we do in America. They feel like, Why is he making fun of himself? That's
That's so weird how the cultures are different. All right, well, listen, I'm going to check it out. I promise I'm going to watch the new special. It's called Raging Fool. It's by Felipe Esparza. It's on Netflix. It's out today. Go watch it. Do the guy a solid and check it out. I promise you'll find Felipe is funny. He's a sweet guy, and everything he does is great. And, man, work on bringing that tour down here to Florida.
I will, man. Also, man, check me out I did one episode on Shifting Gears with Tim Allen.
Shifting Gears with Tim Allen. Where is that? Like on the we can just Google
ABC.
that. Oh, on ABC.
It's on ABC. It's a new sitcom.
Oh, see, it shows you what I know. I told you I'm old. Shifting Gears, Felipe Esparza and Tim Allen, and the new special Raging Fool on Netflix. Felipe, good to catch up with you, brother.